Hello everyone, this is COOLPRO195 and welcome to my 20th birthday special unboxing video, and I'm joined by a special guest. Introduce yourself.
I am Darren, but people call me on YouTube for a while because that's, I guess, how it works.
Yeah.
And happy birthday!
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, after all people, it is literally 20 years ago, back in 15th of June 1995, when a YouTube legend was born, known as COOLPRO195, and I'm here today with my special guest Barons to unbox some amazing presents, and for ones that I already opened pretty much are from family members, like this wallet. My parents and sister got me this, and they also got me 20 quid as well, and my sister also got me some of this as well. Can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah, it's nice. But yeah, this wallet is kind of like a building squashed into one, but it's cool. Yeah, and I'd also like to thank Bandicoot815 for giving me £20 as well. He gave me a birthday card and £20, and yeah, I really appreciate that. Now anyways, moving on to the actual presents that I'm going to unbox. Let's start with this big ass present. Okay, here we go. First big present I'd like to unbox that I've got for my 20th birthday is the original the original 3G and Wi-Fi model of the PlayStation Vita. And yes, this is one of the most definitive models of the PS Vita, I may say, since it has the OLED screen and it's 3G and Wi-Fi as well. And I understand that that you can only play games online with Wi-Fi, but you can still use PSN and all that and browse the internet with the 3G on the PS Vita if you wanted to, which is amazing. And I'd rather that than Wi-Fi, cause like, yeah, and who doesn't have 3G? I'm surprised they didn't make a 4G model.
I have 4G.
I'm surprised they didn't make a 4G PS Vita. I can't exactly see the screen because, well, I can, but at the same time I can't. But yeah, you guys can basically read what it says here. But yeah, and with this PS Vita I can do remote play, which is awesome.
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah, it's just a faint reader. And also, most of these presents ordered myself. But yeah, let's get to unboxing this amazing console. Yeah, technically my parents also got me this, and they also got me another game. And like, one thing, I know, kind of spoiler alert, but I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna say it anyway. I also got myself a 64GB memory card for the PS Vita, but that hasn't arrived yet, so it was pretty much fine to mention that. But I might make a second unboxing video, I don't know, but here it is. Okay people, are you ready to witness the prestiginess? Okay, here we are with this wonderful box right here. And what we have in this top compartment is the power supply. Or the AC adapt unit or whatever. Don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, go that thing. The charger for the PS Vita, USB charger. Shit, the instruction manual of the Vita, which, yeah. But then again, people figure out without having to use the manual anyway, but you know, just setup purposes. Okay, now people. Oh, there's another thing on there are more things underneath the console. I'm saving the console till last, cause like,
That's how it should be.
yeah, it's how prestige it is. I like how they include all this stuff inside it as well. Yeah, I better as well place it inside my laptop because whoa, that was close.
Drop something.
Yeah, my glasses nearly fell on the floor, but I'm not wearing them now because they kind of look fucked up when I wear them on top of my headset. So yeah, they hang off of them.
Yeah, they also like give you a reflection of like your screen too.
Yeah. We have the official starter guide right here, the quick start guide. And what do we have here? AR play cards. Don't think I've seen anything like this before. Clearly, because I didn't have Vita before, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't too much sense to do that anyway.
Yeah. It's also nice.
Something new.
Yeah, it's nice how they actually bring that stuff inside the box as well. But yeah, now people, time to unravel the console itself. We have it, you guys are experiencing it right here, right now.
We need another drummer.
And just look at that amazing, well, that shit that it's got over there, but I'll just read it out to you anyway. It advertises whatever it advertises, but yeah. Console's the main plot of it, so yeah. Anyways, here we go, people. Whoa, this material, man.
I think we need another weapon thing over here.
Okay, drum roll, please. Come on, Barons. And here we are with the amazing console we have here, the PlayStation Vita, the original, which is one of the most highly anticipated consoles of 2012, and I've been waiting to get one of these since that year, and it's been like 3 years already, and it's also 3 years since I did my 17th birth video special update, which is a long ass time ago now. And now I'm here doing my 20th birthday special unboxing video, and if you look at here, we have the sick OLED screen right here. The two analog sticks over here. Yeah, the buttons, the amazing buttons, and also the left and right triggers over here. I don't know why the fuck I said triggers, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and also the back screen is also kind of a touch screen thing as well. And the camera. Yeah, like games like Touch My Katamari and shit like that. And also there's yeah, there's a camera right here. And I know it's not the best kind of quality camera, but yeah. Now here, and here's where you plug the charger. And here's where you plug in your headphone jacks and all like that. And also, people, there's a, if in a modded version of a PS Vita, you'd find an extra port somewhere around here or something which connects the PS Vita like with USB from the Vita to the computer in order to be able to capture it, called the PS Vita capture card model, but it's an unofficial model. And also in the Sony's next portable console, it'd be nice if they included L1 and L2 as well instead of just these two triggers. But I'm grateful that they made this console anyway. And yeah, and originally this is gonna be called the PSP2 or the NGP, which stands for Next Gen Portable, and it would be nice to get my hands on one of those prototypes. It would be awesome to see what the Vita was gonna be like. Probably like a beta version of its setup, of its menu, or just a brand new, or if it was gonna use the PSP's XMB screen as well, or even the PS3's one, even. But yeah, and here we are with where you insert all the cards and shit like that. But yeah, And also, what's amazing about this clashes really well today, especially because Sony's E3 press conference for the Sony PlayStation of 2015 is on today at 2 a.m. Well, technically, if it's 2 a.m., well, it's 2 a.m. here in England, but it's 10 a.m. 10 p.m. in the US. So technically, it's on my birthday, but it's on the next day of my birthday. So it's on my birthday, and it's not paradox much. But yeah. Anyways, that's still wonderful with PS Vita out the way, and also for E3 I don't really anticipate too much, but we just gotta hope for the best. Okay, now, next we have a bunch of PS Vita games. I'm not ruling it out, but I'm gonna be unboxing them one by one. Now here we have Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is that one game. I'm sorry I have to do this after scratch, but yeah. That one game my parents bought, and it's the only Uncharted game on the Vita, unless they make another one, of course. And Sony have previously announced that they are gonna make an Uncharted collection, that they may make an Uncharted collection for the PS4, with like the first three of a trilogy that were on the PS3. And I don't know what your opinion, what a lot of people's opinions on this games are, but I haven't tried this yet, but I enjoyed Uncharted as a franchise. I even played the beta of Uncharted 3. It's awesome. Wow, this plastic is strong, especially for a small box like this. Somebody get me a penknife. Oh, got it open with a pencil. Yeah. Let's unwrap this shite. And also for those who anticipate a Crash game, I know I anticipate Crash Bandicoot coming back, but we'll see what will happen in E3. Although it's funny because much earlier on in the day on Facebook, Sony teased. Well, it wasn't kind of a teaser, but they made a statement on Facebook about Crash Bandicoot, saying, like, remember E3 1996? They said, remember back in E3 1996, this old guy, it's been a long time since we've seen him, or something like that. And then they put hashtag E3 2015 and all that, and that got a lot of people thinking, like, of Sony actually hinting something, or is it just a teaser just for publicity? But then again, it could be anything. Although one person actually has actually asked about it, saying, one person from this group, I can't remember what it was, but the rest of the name is called Bring Back Crash Bandicoot, and he asked something regarding it. I can't remember the exact question, and they said, like, oh, it's just for nostalgic purpose to see if people remember it. And here's the card right here of Uncharted. I know it's taking time for the stupid camera to focus, but yeah. Yeah, and then Sony said no, it's only for the nostalgic purposes, and then they got themselves thinking that no, it's not gonna happen. But then again, doesn't that really contradicts the main purpose of that first statement that Sony made in the first place? It was from, to be specific, to be precise, it was the PlayStation Australia, I think it was, that actually did that. And wow, it comes with no manual but advertises all this. But yeah, it was from PlayStation Australia, I think, and like people like me, Jeremiah Zaya, old classic gamer and all that, have been kind of in a way ranting about those people, but at the same time not, because like we were making our point saying like that really kills the point Like, if that was the main purpose, that would kill the point of them making that statement and uploading that crash footage of the first game in the first place. And also they wouldn't. Sony are a massive official company. They're not just gonna blur everything out just to one customer and then ruin the picture for literally everyone else, because then that's gonna put everyone off the press conference. I mean, they want people to watch their press conference. It seems as though that guy must be really stupid, and yeah, he really bit himself in the ass once he came to that conclusion. But yeah, well, as a matter of fact, if we're gonna see whether it's gonna be true or not. I'm feeling pretty much the same as last year about E3. I'm not pinning any high hopes on anything and all that. I'm just remaining realistic and neutral at the same time. It's just something you anticipate, and also, yeah, it'd be a wonderful birthday gift from Sony if they were to announce something like Crash Bandicoot. And it would also make sense if they were actually going to make if they are actually going to like mention about Crash Bandicoot, a new Crash game, or a HD collection of some sort, but don't release it till 2016, which is next year, because that's what marks Crash Bandicoot's 20th anniversary. So yeah, I'm a year older than Crash Bandicoot, people. And Rayman's nearly as old as I am. Yeah. Well, it's in a way this video is kind of a mix of both, so I don't really give a fuck about what people criticize, but yeah. Anyways, here we are with the next game, Tearaway, and this game kind of looks, to me it looks a bit like Little Big Planet, but not entirely. But like, because of the graphics, it kind of looks like Little Big Planet. But really? What did you think of it?
It was alright. I saw it in the reviews, so I don't remember what the reviews said.
And then again, I don't follow reviews really. Just get your own opinion on the game. But yeah, and also that stuff about Crash, I had to say what I had to say. Because like, people just jump from conclusion to conclusion, and then they are spreading false rumors around the franchise. That's just complete and utter bullshit. But yeah, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say something. Okay, so yes, here we are with the shit.
It just, for me, it kind of seems weird that the box is so big and this is
Yeah, no, it seems weird to me as well, kind of, because for you'd expect a cartridge like this to be bigger, but yeah.
Yeah, most of that comes because I'm used to PS1, because I used to play that a lot.
Yeah, PS1 was an awesome console. I mean, they had like really good big boxes as well. Just the second game out of the way. Now here we are with the next game, which is PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for the PlayStation Vita, which is a game which I really anticipated, and people really wanted Crash Bandicoot to be in this game as well, and there were fake teasers about it as well, and it was blatantly obvious that it was fake because of the old renders, and that's the thing with what people did with the old renders. They made it so obvious that it was fake. They were using that same render from Crash Tag Team Racing.
Is Crash not in this game?
No, he's not in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, after all, it's called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Exactly, like, Crash Bandicoot is like the mascot.
Heck, Crash Bandicoot should have been in PlayStation Move Heroes. Same with Spyro. Hey, I'm surprised Spyro isn't even in this game.
And there's Crash in the Rapid.
Yeah, but then again, Spyro is currently under Activision's money-whoring business, Skylanders. Yeah, Crash isn't, but like it's a different story because Activision are just literally just locking. They just have his IP locked up, but Sony bang on about how much they actually want to revive Crash Bandicoot. They're actually willing to revive it. They're never gonna close the door on it. It's just the problem is Activision, and I don't think people can see the voucher code. But yeah, say what you want to say.
And I also heard that Internet wants to buy back Skyrim or something. I don't know. That can really make sense.
Well, Insomniac Games wants to buy Dark Spyro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I read that somewhere. I don't remember where that.
They would do cross-buy, which is awesome. Some awesome fighting action for PlayStation Stars, but yeah. Here's the next game we have over here is the Jak and Daxter trilogy for the PS Vita. And Jak and Daxter, yeah, they were an awesome franchise. I mean, I loved playing their games on the PS2, and they were kind of spiritual successors to Crash Bandicoot, but at the same time not. I mean, they were made by the same company, Naughty Dog, and and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also like for those who want Jak and Daxter back, I mean, to be fairly honest, but I'm not ripping off Jeremiah here or anything, but in a way it is more heartbreaking for Jak and Daxter fans, because they've been waiting for a game much longer than Crash Bandicoot. Than people have been waiting for a Crash Bandicoot game. And what's funny is that there's some apparent trailer kind of thing that for a possible Jak 4 for the PlayStation, like for the PS4, which is apparently going to be at E3 2015, which is tonight. But I'm not sure if that's true, but it would be nice. Yeah, that's the wonderful cover. I like how it's different to the PS3 version as well with the cover, not just the actual version itself. If you know where I'm getting at. Yeah, funny thing is that this doesn't come with an advertisement. Hey, what do you know? Oh, they probably didn't need it. Like, because I think you can download it from PSN as well, so they probably couldn't be fucked to put it in. Yeah, too much. I don't know if they put it in the PS3 versions, but yeah. Anyways, now here we have another trilogy, the Ratchet and Clank. What the fuck am I saying? The Ratchet and Clank trilogy for the PlayStation Vita. Ratchet and Clank are also an amazing franchise, and they are the spiritual successors to Spyro the Dragon.
And also, Ratchet and Clank are like, they were prototypes in, not prototypes, but like inspiration for these two characters in Spyro 3 in the level 3 case. They're like the big orange guys with those little robots. It's pretty much what you do.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, and I really like the concept of the Ratchet and Clank, of the Ratchet and Clank franchise and everything. I love their originals, and I also loved the Future series on PS3 and all that. It was amazing. Yeah, and also speaking of Ratchet and Clank, that Sony have announced that there is going to be a brand new Ratchet and Clank game for the PlayStation 4, which is based on the movie of Ratchet and Clank that's going to be released this year, and I can't wait for the movie and the game all together. So pretty much, yeah, and pretty much the new game is based on the movie, which is also based on the first game as well, because I've seen footage of it and it looks and the level design kind of looks like the first game, but yeah, and they decided to go 30 frames per second on Ratchet and Clank for the PS4. I mean, I don't know if they'll be releasing on Vita, but at the moment it looks like a PS4 exclusive. Yeah, again, no advertisement, and yeah, here's the amazing card. I apologize for the focus issues of this webcam, but there's nothing I can do. Well, I cleaned it earlier. But yeah. Now moving on to the next PS Vita game that we have, and we have the third trilogy in a row, which is the Sly trilogy. Now, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I honestly don't know I don't know that much about the Sly trilogy, but it looks really interesting from what I've seen. Like, from friends like Dingo Crash and Jeremiah Zaya, like, playing these games. They look amazing. They're a great concept. It's kind of like you're a bandit thief or whatever, but I don't know exactly how to describe it.
Yeah, I know that, like, Sly, it's called Sly Cooper in America, and it's renamed in the UK to Sly Raccoon.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because as you can see here, it says like Sly Raccoon right here. Sorry, wrong finger. But yeah. So yeah, as you see, yeah, this is clearly European, so it's Sly Raccoon. So yeah, the first 3 Sly games, and it'd be nice to have a Crash Bandicoot trilogy like this for PS4 and PS Vita. And you know what would be a great bundle? Like, if they had a PlayStation 4 and a PS Vita and a brand new Crash game for both consoles in physical format. That would be amazing. I mean, I'll probably buy that for collective purposes, even though I already have a PlayStation 4, but yeah, some of you may think it's illogical because, like, but in the end of the day, I'm a collector, so, yeah, but I don't want to clog my stuff up too much, but yeah. Yeah, looks like epic drum rolls were thrown out the window a long time ago now. Oh, look at what this trilogy has. It doesn't have advertisement, but it has a hidden voucher code. What'd you make of that, Barons? Fucking amazing if you ask me. Yeah, I'm seriously excited to play all these games, and I'm excited to turn on my Vita itself. Seriously, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Probably not. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch the E3 when it's live, but it should be live. Well, actually, no, that was not what I was meant to say. It should be live. I was meant to say hopefully I should be able to if I can find kind of the time, or if I'm not too tired. But yeah, had kind of a long day today. Yeah, and here we are with the next game, people. Rayman Origins for the PlayStation Vita. Now, I got this pretty much also for collective purposes. I already had this game on the PlayStation 3, and it's pretty much a really good game. It was a great comeback for Rayman, and it's pretty much an origin story of him. And also, some people like Old Classic Gamer believe that. I mean, I kind of agree with this statement myself. But yeah, I quite agree with this statement myself. That the PS Vita version of Rayman Orange, I was gonna say Rayman Oranges, but yeah, Rayman Origins for the PS Vita is apparently the definitive version. Clearly, because it's less tedious, and on the Vita you can use touchscreen features like tapping the lumps in order to collect them. You don't have to perform you don't have to go all proper badass boss style, trying to get the lums, like I always do on the PS3. And yeah, they also have the Japanese versions near as well, which I also may get as well. Yeah, Rayman Origins is wonderful. I completed this game on the PS3 with all trophies. Fucking wonderful job if you ask me. Fucking prestige I am. Levels of shows how prestige COOLPRO195 is after all. They don't call me COOLPRO195 for nothing. It's not just me who calls myself COOLPRO195, but yeah. You know, my fans love me, so yeah. I'm just that prestige. So anyways, yeah, opening this up. I like the atmosphere of what Rayman Origins delivers as well. Also, yeah, and what people were saying about the what do you call it? About the PS Vita version being a definitive version is that, yeah, it's good with the touchscreen features, however, it's only one player. Although I find that at the same time partially understandable, because clearly a PS Vita, clearly a portable console is just a screen and a controller combined together. How the fuck can you have two controllers on the one portable console? Makes no hello. It lacks logical sense, but yeah, even though like the first guy's gonna have the screen like up to his face anyway, and the second guy won't be able to see shit. Yeah, fuck you. Or you have to guess where you're going. Yeah, if you die, that's not my problem. Yeah, you're such a noob. Why aren't you a true MLG player like me? So yeah, wonderful cartridge, and they actually include the manuals here as well, which is bloody wonderful. I'm not gonna really flick through these manuals, but yeah, since I got a lot to unbox and it's been over half an hour already, unbelievable, yeah I know. Yeah, but thanks to me, you're featuring in one of the best videos ever. Yeah, videos. I like how you say video instead of video. Or are you quoting Old Classic Gamer and Dimmer and all that? Okay. Anyways, now here's the next game that I have, which is Rayman Legends for the PlayStation Vita. And and this game is the sequel to Rayman Origins, and I must say it's a remarkable improvement on Rayman Origins. They improved so much on it, but like I don't know why. In a way, like I don't see why it shouldn't have sold as well as it was supposed to. But I think that was because of their first initial trailer of the game. They made it, yeah. No, it was actually, they advertised it as Wii U exclusive for the first ever trailer of it, and that's what put a lot of people off of it. So people are like, you think I'm buying a Wii U just to get this game? Fuck that. I demand to get the game on all the other consoles. But yeah, it's great on the PS Vita as well, because you use like the touchscreen features and all that too. It's kind of relative towards the Wii U version, but not entirely. I mean, I have this game on the PS3 as well, and I haven't really completed as of yet, but I'll get round to it. It's a wonderful game. Oh yeah, that's what I'm aiming for actually. After all, I did it in Rayman Origins, and I also have the Steam port of Rayman Legends for the PC as well, which is best graphics. Yeah, well, clearly the franchise deserves a lot of support, and it should make up for all those sales that it got. I mean, it didn't get the attention it deserved. Okay, now here we are with the prestigious cartridge and the manual right here. Yeah, which also isn't that much of a big deal, but you know. Yeah, I gotta love how Ubisoft actually make these games all by themselves. They do a wonderful job of it. Like, Rayman is fucking awesome with Ubisoft all by itself. They don't need another company. Okay. Yeah, true. Okay, I'm moving on to the next game, which is more in a different field now. It's which is Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, which is a PS Vita exclusive, and it takes place in between the events of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Speaking of which, I remember getting Black Ops 2 on my 18th birthday. Can't believe that was 2 years ago now. The time has gone so quick. Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen my friend play this. One of my friends play this on his PS Vita, and it looks alright, but like, I need to play this myself in order to get my full point of view in it. I can't really judge, so yeah, this should be fun. Yeah, and Activision need to stop money whoring about this shit, and yeah, I had to scratch my nose, people. I really apologize for that, but yeah, some duties have to be done. Looking the wrong way for the pencil. I'm using a pencil every time I open this shit, cause it's like a fucking pen knife of this shit. Yeah, true. Yeah, kind of. Well, you can do one if you want, I don't mind, but nah, plus it was more of a big thing for the console itself, so yeah, I really appreciate it for that alone, at least. But yeah, here we are. Oh, would you look? No manual, but there's a cartridge. GG. Nice. Hey, this isn't even a cartridge, it's just like a card. I don't know why am I so used to calling things cartridges? I feel so old right now. Dude, this is what I get for being 20, like seriously. I'm mistaking new things for old things that I used to know. It's like mistaking an Xbox One for a VHS player. Yeah, they're totally shit. Oh, let me play Halo on my VHS. No, that's DVD, because the PS2 is a DVD drive. But yeah, now here we are with the next game that I have, which is Mortal Kombat for the PS Vita. And also, yeah, Mortal Kombat is a great fighting game, but like, from the looks of it, it doesn't look much kind of like a fighting game, but I haven't really seen gameplay footage of this at all, so yeah, I'll be playing this blind.
Is this supposed to be like the 2011 remake of the original?
I think so. I mean, the title was just Mortal Kombat, so yeah. Actually, it's 2012 because the PS Vita came out 2012, so yeah. Which is funny. Oh yeah, they release games before consoles sometimes. Like, I remember, like, the 360 had games on shelves before the console was even released, which is funny. And yeah, totally. And then one funny thing that, like, last year on Sony's 2014 E3 PlayStation press conference is that they mentioned, like, in 1996 that, like, there was that they were gonna mention. People thought they were gonna mention Crash Bandicoot because they mentioned the year 1996 and is one of the most successful ports games that were localized and all that as well, and ported to Japan and all that as well, imported there, and people thought that was gonna be Crash Bandicoot when it turned out to be Mortal Kombat X, and loads of fans, they were raging about that shit, and people thought they were raging so much, it was fucking unbelievable. They were raging for a whole day, and it was funny to listen to them rage, but at the same time it was annoying because like okay, you said that shit enough times, and then they come out with a conclusion. Yeah, here's the car right here. Then they came out with a conclusion saying that Sony was trolling them, which is complete and utter bullshit. When all those Crash teasers were just meant for nostalgia, they were fucked up. They were legitimately meant for nostalgic purposes, and I don't know why the camera isn't focusing, but yes. Fuck you, camera. But yeah, anyways, and also I won't be surprised. Like I bet Sony were laughing their asses off at them as well, because because the funny thing is that they mentioned that they said, even though they said 1996 and importing to Japan, they also said like a big success of a franchise, and we know how much Crash Bandicoot was a big success, but obviously when it started out it wasn't a big success because it was starting out, so clearly they were talking about Mortal Kombat because that came before Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, and that's another thing that really contradicts fans' logics. They're like, oh, Mortal Kombat wasn't even that popular. You look it up and you'll find out. Like, plus, like, some of them, like, are so young, like, they're not even old enough to know the whole history of PlayStation. They're not even old enough to be like, a full, proper, loyal fan of Crash Bandicoot. Like, they think they can just assume everything, but, which is total bullshit. Now, here we are with the final PlayStation Vita game, which is FIFA 15 Legacy Edition. And I know it's quiet late in the year, but I don't give a fuck. I get it whenever I get it, so nobody's late to the party on anything.
I'm always a basketball player myself, but I don't care FIFA.
Yeah, I don't mind NBA either, and FIFA is kind of fun to play. It's just a kind of game I play it kind of occasionally. Like, I also like to get them kind of for collective purposes, and also to kind of represent that, like, I kind of know the history of, like, all these games and all that as well. And also to play some FIFA with my friends, because it's enjoyable to play these games at the same time.
I played FIFA once with my classmates. I scored 2 goals, and those 2 goals were either from scoring goals or from just getting against people and you expecting the ball.
Yeah. The one thing they need to fix in FIFA games though is the latency issues. Like, the ball just, you kick a ball and it doesn't always go into the goal, it doesn't always go wherever you want it to go, wherever you shoot it, even though you positioned it exactly to go where you want it to on the control and everything. But I bet that's something that EA, yeah, there's the cartridge right here. Anyways, yeah, fucking card I mean. But yeah, I bet that glitch or whatever it is something EA are just leaving in every FIFA game on purpose, simply because EA are just, yeah, not just lazy, because they just want to make money of it. People expect fixes in the next game. They're like, oh, let's hope for the next game. Hopefully they're gonna fix that. They don't fix it. Let's wait for the next game. Let's hope they fix that. They don't fix it either. 10 years later, they still haven't fixed it. Seriously, the EA are the kind of companies that ruin like a developer's creativity. Like take Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Oh, I mean, take Oddworld Stranger's Wrath for example. I mean, they didn't. Although it's a good example, but it's not really a bad example. But it's partially acceptable in this case because it's kind of relevant. And yeah, they didn't technically. EA didn't technically ruin the creativity of Oddworld inhabitants while they were making Stranger's Wrath, although they did damage the sales of that game, which is why it was not a commercial success, even though the game was amazing. I loved playing that game on my original Xbox. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, Oddworld is a brilliant franchise. You should try that out. And also, it'd be nice if there were more remakes like Oddworld New and Tasty, like from the ground up and everything. It would be amazing. Like to see like Crash Bandicoot and everything. And they're also making a second game too, but we don't know. They're remaking the second Oddworld game, but we don't know what the remake of that is going to be called. But yeah. It's what Oddworld inhabitants have been saying as a company along with Just Add Water. But yeah, they're a remarkable project. Anyways, now moving on to another platform of games, which is in the same category. But yeah, here we are with Rayman Legends for the PlayStation 4, another one for the collection. And it's also a great version of the game as well, since like the PS4 and Xbox One versions contain uncompressed textures. All the textures and everything are raw, and you can see everything at its best. It's fucking wonderful. And it's also great that you can actually do remote play. And I like how they also use remote play with the Vita. Advertise remote play with the Vita as well, which is wonderful. But yeah, with this fucking amazing console. But yeah, I thought I'd let you guys see it again because, you know, don't want you guys feeling left out on the console too much. After all, it is wonderful. I can't wait to play it. But yeah, this game is amazing, and I pretty much said pretty much what I had to say about Rayman Legends kind of all together. But yeah, and I also remember like I got the Wii U. It's funny because I got the Wii U like on Christmas 2012, like before the game was announced to be multi-platform, and I was playing like the Rayman Legends demo and everything and their challenges apps, and that was amazing. It was kind of like, it was pretty much beta, and yeah, it was kind of a beta to the game, but at the same time not really, because it was based on the challenges and not the actual levels. But yeah, but I still have the apps on my Wii U as well, but yeah, my Wii U's downstairs, so yeah. Let's just remove this shit. And here we are, people, with Rayman Legends for the PlayStation 4 with this wonderful disc right here. Don't know why I look like I have ET fingers, but yeah, whatever. It's just camera angles, really. I prefer the back of this manual better. It advertises Uplay and everything as well. I prefer this kind of manual to the Vita's manual, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, Rayman Legends. Well, I pretty much said what I had to say about it earlier, so yeah, and it was a wonderful conversation. So yeah, now here, people, we have an epic game which is a PS4 exclusive, developed by Naughty Dog, and that is The Last of Us Remastered Day 1 Edition. brand new factory sealed, and it's quite rare to get your hands on one of these days. You try and look for them for a long time, and they're like really hard to get. And I know a bit of the plastic kind of tore up, but that was because like due to how I was unpackaging it from its package. But yeah, The Last of Us, they really improved a lot on the PS4 version from what I've seen. And I've also seen footage from Eric Crash 73, who's also a fan of this franchise, and also my friend Bandicoot15 has the original Last of Us remastered on the PS3, and he has the remastered edition for the PS4 as well, which is awesome. Well, he technically sold the PS3 version, but yeah. I might get the PS3 version for collective purposes as well. And what's new about this is that they added a photo mode. They added where people can actually take photos of it in game with like within the game, as opposed to just screenshotting it with the PS4 share button. And I remember Eric Crash 73 live streaming some footage of it once on Twitch, which is wonderful. And they also introduced a new grounded mode, which is much harder. It's like, apparently it's pure fucking suicide, but yeah. But I'm gonna see how this grounded mode is gonna be. And I played the original Last of Us for the PS3, and I played some of The Last of Us remastered around Bandicoot15's house, and it's awesome, really. And it's, well, the game nearly fucking fell down, but yeah, here we are. Now you've seen the case in a much sleeker condition, and I know if so what's your opinion on The Last of Us in general? Yeah, Naughty Dog are awesome. Sorry about that, but yeah. Now here we are with the amazing disc. I like how awesome it looks in black and everything as well, with the whole font. It has that kind of noir theme to it, which is brilliant. And it's also sick how they made the whole layout of the PS4 controller and all that, and the Last of Us remastered font and shit like that. And Naughty Dog, they're an amazing franchise. Not actually an amazing company altogether. Oh, and here's the DLC for the Last of Us remastered code, which I'm gonna enter right after I make this video, so nobody steals the code. Yeah, right after. Well, during the editing anyway. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. Also, I also personally think that looks quite cool. That Sony Computer Entertainment logo being in black and white. I'm not sure about you lot, but yeah, this is actually quite cool. And yeah, I also need to cut my nails, but that's a different topic. No one gives a fuck about that. But yeah. Also, another thing that this particular case of the Day 1 edition, it reminds me of the original Crash Bandicoot 1 case for within European releases, the Fat Box edition that actually comes with the with a demo disc consisting of many demos of games that were making their debut in 1996. I was only a year old then. But yeah, it feels wonderful to be born in 1995. I'm just so glad I made it this far. I survived all my teen years. My teenage years are behind me now. Okay. But yeah, it's understandable. It's gonna end soon anyway, so you can stick around for a bit more. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So anyways, people. Okay, people. So now that Baron's gone out of the call, and now with just me left, and here I am with another PS4 game with Minecraft, a PlayStation 4 edition. I know it's kind of not much, but it's, I don't know why my camera's kind of flickering, but yeah, it's nice how they introduced them for, how they actually introduced them for this as well. Like what do you call it? They introduced them for other consoles as well, like PS4, 360, shit like that as well. And yeah, it's a fun game as well. I think my little cousins really have a lot of fun playing Minecraft as well. Which is awesome. And yeah. Anyways, as Barons went off, Shoriwal went off to sleep. Feel free to check out his videos. I also remember playing like Minecraft, like when it was in beta, like on the PC back in 2011, shit like that. It's been ages since I properly played Minecraft, and it'd be nice to play this on the PlayStation 4. And I got to give them credit for making this, for making the whole art style of it look so sick. And look, they have pretty much the same kind of layout for the control scheme as well, and here we are with Minecraft right here. Oh, there's more of an advertisement here, but yeah. Also, the thing about the PS4 version, also the Xbox version as well, of Minecraft is that, like, you can transfer, like, older, like, maps from older versions that you've created in older versions of the game. Well, games from previous generations of consoles and portable versions, but to the PS4 version, but you can't transfer them back because it's a much bigger draw distance, and it takes a lot more processing, and they'll definitely push the graphical limitations and all that. And probably not just the graphical limitations, but like the limitations of the functionality itself. Okay, people, see I'm stretching here, but yeah. Now here we are with the last PS4 game right here, FIFA 15 for the PlayStation 4, which I can actually play with my friends whenever they want to come round, which is quite awesome. And yeah, I know it's kind of late in here, but I don't really give much of a fuck, so yeah, I still enjoy playing FIFA, but it's even though it's not a regular thing, because I prefer more like platformers and all that, and also kind of like shooters as well, but like what gaming needs a lot of platformers as well, because recently they've been lacking platformers for quite some time now, and it's nice to see Ratchet and Clank making a return, and hopefully Crash will come back too. But like I said before, not placing any bets on anything, so don't really, so there's no need to bitch at me. Just if you think I was actually predicting that there will be a Crash game and all that, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying what I know based on the information that I've found through time. So yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad disc, but yeah, it looks kind of generic, but at the same time it's it has quite a cool render as well. I mean, don't think I've seen this particular render before, but yeah. And they advertise Ultimate Team and shit like that, like they usually do. But yeah. And also remember getting FIFA 14 when I got my PlayStation 4. Like that was literally last year during Easter time. Can't believe my PS4 is over a year old now. So anyways, that's the final PS4 game out of the way. Now, I'm sorry people, but I have to do this scratch again. But yeah. Now people, on to the just 2 more PS3 games left. And here we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for the PlayStation 3, which is amazing, and I really can't wait to play this. And yeah, there's a cross-buy feature on on PS Vita as well, although I'd rather earn both physical copies also, and it's also cross-play, so I can play between my PS3 and my PS Vita. So yeah, it's gonna be wonderful, and I wanted to get this game for ages as well. I remember Old Classic Gamer making videos about this, like, you better include Crash Bandicoot in his videos, you know. I'm sorry, in his videos, you know. So, otherwise, no Crash, no sales, and shit like that. I gotta give credit to Old Classic Gamer. He's a good kind of. He's a really good commentator, and he's a good commentator in the sense of being informative and in the sense of being funny at the same time. Because of the way he expresses his opinions during it, it's amazing. Plus, like, he was born on the same year Crash Bandicoot began, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, at least it's reasonable for him to be a loyal Crash Bandicoot fan. And I remember him, and here we are with all this shit, and this wonderful disc right here. And I also remember him making a kind of a persona, or what do you call it, called the Brash Bandicoot, which he loaded, in which he edited his voice to be low as fuck. It was fucking hilarious to watch. Like, it was him playing PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, editing his voice and crap like that. He talks as himself in a normal voice, but then he edits like some parts of the videos where he talks as the Brash Bandicoot, and he kind of mutates into him and crap like that. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but yeah, YouTube altogether brings back a lot of memories, and it'll be wonderful to commentate with him again. It's been ages. Yeah, and here we are with this downloadable content. Oh look, and here we have advertises the cross-buy content over here, which I shall get, hopefully. But yeah, this game is great. I also played this round Bandicoot 815's house on his PS3 as well. It's fucking amazing, and like, despite it doesn't have Crash, they included Ratchet and Clank's in it, Sackboy's in it, and all that, and Prappa the Rapper is in it, Jack and Daxter's in it, which is wonderful. The final game that we have that I have to unbox for this video is Back to the Future, the game for the PS3, and it's kind of odd how I got the American version, even though I ordered the European version from its manufacturer. I guess some people have a fetish of shipping the American versions while they advertise the European versions, but whatever. But yeah, it's still wonderful to have this game anyway, and it's still gonna work, so it doesn't really bother me, but preferable to get exactly what I need, so yeah. well, what I asked for anyway. And Back to the Future, really. This game included like a lot of throwbacks to the original movies themselves, and I also really enjoyed the movies. As a matter of fact, I have like, what do you call it, the trilogy of Back to the Future of all 3 parts on Blu-ray. And it's funny because I haven't got a chance to watch them yet, but yeah, it was one of the greatest movies of all time. It's fucking awesome. They had such inspirational quotes in it as well. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Which is true. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Great Scott. I love how they point out all this stuff as well. Like, here it is, Doc Brown's. Well, one of his catchphrases, Great Scott. And the wonderful DeLorean, which kind of, which is fucking sick. But yeah. And also, this is kind of fitting for this year as well. Especially since Back to the Future Part 2. Like, the movie is set in... The future setting is set in 2015, but it's on October the 21st, I think. So we got ages until flying cars, but yeah. I kind of doubt that we're gonna have flying cars in 2015 by the way things are going. But yeah, but it is what it is, so yeah, a lot of things actually got right, like the Star Wars Episode 7. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had it all planned out, but yeah. This looks amazing. Oh, and here we have Doc Brown standing at the clock tower. This is like in one of the episodes within the game. Yeah, it's pretty much an RPG where you play as Marty McFly throughout the entire game, and you face like Biff Tannen and his and his relatives. That's it. How did I forget the word relatives? Itchy as fuck again. But yeah. And I'd be really excited to play this wonderful game. Can't wait, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Anyways, that's all my presents that I got so far unboxed, and but that's not all. There's still more to arrive, people, and I might make another video for those those boxes, those packages to be unboxed as well. So yeah, feel free to stay tuned to that. So this might be as a follow-up to this video, so yeah, it'd be great to receive them sometime soon. And also and as a matter of fact, it'd also be a great idea to do that as well, because since this is filmed before E3, like that follow-up video would clearly be after E3, so then on that video I can reflect on my views on how Sony's press conference of E3 is gonna be. Well, yeah, I can basically, if I can, in the next video, I can most probably kind of compare what I kind of said in this video to what I may say in the next video if it ever gets made. But yeah, but I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, but for now, I'm gonna wait until Sony's press conference for the Sony PlayStation at E3 of 2015 is gonna come up, and hope for the best. And I wonder who's gonna win the E3 battle this year. It seems as though at the moment, from what I've been seeing from people that have been posting on Facebook and Twitter and all that, some people have been saying, have been bad-mouthing Xbox's E3 press conference of 2015. They'd be like, everything looks crap so far and crap like that, but like, I haven't watched it myself, so I'm not gonna judge that press conference. But one thing I did hear about that is that for the Xbox One, Microsoft are actually willing to bring back Microsoft are actually willing to bring backwards compatibility to the Xbox One, and I don't know exactly what kind of backwards compatibility is, whether it's Xbox 360 backwards compatibility or whether it's original Xbox backwards compatibility, or maybe both. But it would be wonderful if it would be both, if it was both, especially because then that would make the Xbox One much more worth buying. And also that there's a 1 terabyte version of the console coming out soon as well, so yeah. The Xbox One must be a great console, from what I've seen. They have a lot of great games in it as well, but yeah. But so far, people have been backlashing, have been, bad-mouthing Microsoft's E3 press conference of this year. But anyways, and right now I can't really promise if this video will be uploaded before the press conference, or like on this day or a day later, because of the amount of editing I had to do, but I'll do what I can do. But anyways, yeah, and also I haven't been making that much videos frequently because of a lot of shit going on, a lot of coursework to do and shit like that. I'm even more busy than I said I was like 3 years ago. So yeah, it's been much harder. Don't need any fans bitching or anything. But yeah, all we gotta do is be patient and wait for what could be coming round the corner, just like E3. And apparently a new Rayman game is gonna be might be announced as well, but I don't know. But it's what I heard from Old Classic Gamer and what he's been mentioning. But yeah, we will see during the E3 press conference of 2015 live. So all we have to do is be patient. Anyways, people, I really thank you guys for sticking around to watch this fantastic video that I anticipated to make, even though it's not entirely the best kind of video you'd expect, but I did what I can, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, this is pretty much so yeah, thank you lot for watching this wonderful video, and I've had a great long birthday today, and especially for my 20th, can't believe it. And yeah, there'll hopefully be more to come in an upcoming video that'll be following up to this one. So yeah, see you guys in another one of my videos where I will be with more of this. So yeah, see you guys in another one of my videos with more to await. Now from now on, let's pitch on Sony. From now on, let's focus on the Sony PlayStation 2015 E3 press conference. Greatness awaits. Laters, everyone.